Hello, friends. This is Jack Later. That's me right there on the elephant. You've probably seen me before. I've been walking all over the internet with this thing. A lot of people they'll call me and ask me, "What's with the elephant there?" And I got to tell you what happened. It's kind of cool. My wife woke me up one morning on a Saturday morning. We lived in Oregon at the time, and she says, "Okay, Jack, we're going to go to a zoo." Okay. We got a zoo up in Portland. That's about an hour away, hour north of Corvallis, and she says, "No, we're not going to go to that zoo." I didn't even know there was another zoo. She said, "No, we're going to go ride an elephant." I said, "What are you talking about?" And, I kind of doubted her because, I think about how many zoos in the country would actually allow you to ride their livestock, no less their elephant. But it was true. So we went down there, packed up the car, got all 5 kids in the car. Well, actually, I got to back up here a second. At that time, we didn't have 5 kids. We had 3 kids at the time. It's been about 12 or 13 years now. Anyway, we got all our kids in the car who were born at that time, 3 of them. Went down to, it was called Wildlife Safari down in Wilson, Oregon, about 2 hours from the coast, 2 hours south of Corvallis, Oregon. Anyway, we got there, we saw the elephant, and you actually went up on a plank type thing, kind of a platform. And the platform went right up to the back of the elephant. It was really cool because it was so easy to get on the back of the elephant. And you can see my daughter is hanging on to the handlebars, big smile on her face, and my son Alma was really excited about riding the elephant too. Our one daughter was really afraid of the elephant, so she didn't go on. But we had a lot of fun that day. It was really exciting. Now, I better get right to the review here. Today I'm doing, this year I've done a lot of reviews on MLMs and other companies. And today I'm doing a video review on Kyäni, a network marketing company called Kyäni. Now, this is going to be 100% truthful, zero hype. I'm not trying to get you to join Kyäni. In fact, I'm not a distributor of Kyäni, and I'm not getting paid by Kyäni. So, in fact, I'm not going to ask you to give me any money at all. Now, that might seem kind of weird and funny, but it's the truth, so you can put your wallet away. That's a promise. Now, a little bit about me first and where I'm coming from. Some of you may already know me before. I've been doing internet marketing and other businesses for about 17 years now, 16 or 17 years now. I've made a lot of mistakes online, obviously. I've made a lot of money online, gone through a lot of bumps and bruises. So I do tend to be very, very careful about what companies that I've put my wallet with, okay? So I'm very, very careful. Now, for example, about 10 years ago, actually about 13 years ago, when this picture was taken, in fact, when we lived in Corvallis, Oregon, I was in a traditional MLM. It's a nutritional traditional nutritional MLM, and it was a good organization, but it really required us to recruit way too many people in order to make a decent living. So not all MLMs are created equal, of course. Now, there's some great MLMs out there with a lot of longevity, like Amway and others that have proven themselves over time. There's others that are still struggling. There's others that are an outright scam. Okay, so excuse me, you have to be very, very careful. You have to understand and realize that a large number of network marketing companies go out of business within the first several years. That's not unusual for any business, in fact. Think about your mall for a second. How many businesses in your mall will turn over within the first 5 years? And network marketing isn't any different. So, if you want to learn about Kyäni or any other network marketing company online, you can spend a lot of time and a lot of hassle trying to figure out, how those companies. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to save you a lot of time and hassle and take you to a resource that's going to be very, very helpful. Now, with that in mind, I'm going to highly encourage you to watch this video all the way to the end. Right to the end, because I'm going to give you some free bonus information that'll put money into your pocket if you do this right. Now, also, I want to encourage those who are in Kyäni to leave your comments below and click the like button so that the others can benefit from what you know about Kyäni. Also, I'd like to invite everyone to leave any questions. Those of you who are not in and Kyäni to leave your questions below, and we can get a dialogue going here, guys. I'm going to give you as much information as I possibly can, important information within this short little video, okay? It's not going to be very long. So I'm going to rely on those who are in Kyäni to provide additional information in the comments section, particularly if you're in Kyäni right now. Give us your opinion, okay? How is it going for you, okay? Give me the good and the bad and the ugly. I mean, the good stuff. So, you can probably tell right now, I'm not going to tell you whether Kyäni is a scam or not, okay? That's not my job. I'm not going to tell you whether it's wonderful or a scam. But I'm going to give you enough information here that you're going to be able to make an informed decision on your own, okay? So I want to take you right now to a website called npros.com. A lot of you are probably familiar with npros because it is a very, very helpful, informative site, okay? Now, the reason why I come here is I'm going to back up to the first page here. The reason why I take you here is because of this statement right here. It has over 1,300 home-based businesses in this in their directory. Now, they do a great job of giving good, honest, balanced information. That's what I've learned about them over time. They do try to be very fair and very balanced. Every now and then they'll come out with a seething comment about an MLM. Not very often, but when they do, the company probably deserves it. So some more helpful information about this site. Not only are you going to find out in a nutshell what Kyäni is about and some advantages and disadvantages, but whatever company you might be interested in, whether it's a network marketing company or any other direct sales company online, come to npros, and this is what you're going to find. I'm going to give you some valuable information, not only about Kyäni, but any other company out there and what to look for, okay? So make this an important place to start, and it will save you a lot of time, money, and hassle, okay? Now, over on the left-hand side of the page here, make sure you click on Executive Bios. When I take you to the review that npro has, is they're going to list the company owners. So be sure to click on Executive Bios and find out what they're saying about the company owners. Also, if you come down the left-hand side of the page here, you'll notice that they give you some more information. Top home businesses by interest, and see if your company happens to be here, whatever it is. This list doesn't mean that your company is not a good company. It's just this, as far as interest factors are concerned, this is the list of 20. Now, I'm going to go down the line here. If you look here, there's also a very helpful contents here about home businesses by category. And Kyäni is a nutritional company, and it would be listed right under here if I click on nutritionals. Now, I'm going to click back here because I actually have Kyäni in Q. Whoops, sorry about that. Kyäni. Oh, sorry about that. Nutritionals. I apologize. I lost it here for a minute, but I'm going to go down here. I know about where it is. Be patient with me just for a second because I just lost it for just a second. Kyäni, there it is, Kyäni right there. So if you click on nutritionals, this is where you'll find it. I'm going to click right here, and here we go. Now, you're going to find out quite a lot of information about Kyäni here in a nutshell. Not a ton of information, but enough to get an idea of if you want to do this or not. Now, look over here on the right. They do give you some valuable information also on the right. Look at those graphs, the blue one and the red one. 84% out of 100. Now, what does that mean? This is a graph that's provided by MLMrankings.com database, okay? See that? And what that means is this work from home business ranks higher than 698 of the 827 companies in the MLMrankings.com matrix database, okay? Now, the neat thing about this also is if you look down the page, and again, I'm giving you information about any company that's going to help you out, not just Kyäni, okay? It's in Idaho Falls, Idaho. This is kind of interesting because I lived not about an hour from Idaho Falls at one time. Great place to live. Cold as heck, but a very good place to live. Michael Breshears is the CEO. Stephen Hatch, Senior VP. Scott Seedall, Vice President and General Counsel. Now, if you make sure with those three names, okay, I'm sure that most of you don't know them from Adam, so you're going to want to click on the executive bios and find out some information, okay? Now, is it a scam? Is it not a scam? Again, you're going to decide. Now, let me give you some more information. Now, Kyäni, right here, formerly Kyäni Sun, offers a line of nutritional supplements containing wild Alaskan blueberry, okay? There's been some studies on that which are positive. Kyäni's products include Kyäni Sunrise, a vitamin-infused beverage containing wild Alaskan blueberry, Concord grapes, raspberry, blueberry, pomegranate, aloe vera, noni, cool, noni juice, cranberry, goji, grape, grapeseed skin, bee pollen, Kyäni Sunset, Omega-3 and Tocotrienol supplement in capsule form, Kyäni NitroFX and NitroXtreme supplements designed to promote natural nitric oxide production in the body. Wow. I had a little sidetraction here, guys. Boy, I love the smell of popcorn. My son is addicted to popcorn up there, and oh wow, that's amazing. Anyway, nothing like getting sidetracked on popcorn, huh? Anyway, company goals. Kyäni's mission is to empower people globally to experience more of their lives, better health, and more wealth, and a lot of fun. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll see here. Now, enrollment options. The cost to enroll in Kyäni distributors ranges from $299 to $999. Okay, you're going to be investing something here, and this isn't unusual. There is a monthly qualification requirement of 100 qualifying volume in order to remain eligible for all compensation. And Kyäni has a forced 3x7 matrix compensation plan. Again, it's an MLM. Kyäni distributors earn up to 30% of the purchases made by their personal customers and can also earn sponsor bonuses, fast start bonuses, rank leadership pools, car program, and incentive trips. Now, I want to mention something here that's really, really important, very important. The company that I was in, about 12, 13 years ago, they also had a car program, depending on how many you sponsor. They subsidize a monthly payment plan for you, so it's a great incentive to have as long as the company stays intact and they don't go away. Okay. Other thing to be aware of: look at the enrollment options, $299 to $1,000. Now, one thing to be aware of, and again, it says monthly qualification requirements of 100. They don't show a dollar sign there, but I believe that's what it is. Now, one thing I want to mention is that this is not unusual, okay? You have to expect it with an MLM company. Now, and it's, you have to expect to make a purchase on a monthly basis in most companies. And that's the way it works. The reason why it works is because the distributor, your upline, that's how they get paid. And if you're in the company, that's how you'll get paid, is by hoping that your downline purchases on a monthly basis, okay? And if they don't, you don't get paid. But that's why that's in place. So as part of your business plan, okay, you need to expect to spend a certain amount of money on a monthly basis. The company that I was in, the nutritional that was similar to this one, required us to actually purchase about $100 to $300 in product every month. Now, very important to keep that in mind. Now, whether or not you decide to join Kyäni is totally up to you. But I want to tell you about a free thing that is that you may want to consider whether or not you join Kyäni. Now, I'm going to go back here. I promised that I would provide you some valuable free information that could put money into your pocket. Now, you could do Kyäni you could join Kyäni for all of the financial commitments that I've listed there, or to tell you the truth, and that includes the monthly commitments. So you could join them with those monthly commitments plus the upfront, whatever that you decide to do. Or to tell you the truth, to make it easy on you guys, I could tell you about a free program. Absolutely free program, okay? I do a program called Instant Payday Network. Now, don't worry, I'm not going to ask you to give me any money at all. I promised that at the beginning. You can put your wallet away, okay? Some of you are probably saying right now, okay, Jack, you're just trying to sell me stuff into your program. Well, that's not true, because Insipate Network is for free. Now, what happens is this, guys. I make $25 to $58 for each and every person that comes into the program for free. This free system was created by my friend Jeff Buchanan. You can see his picture there. Pretty laid back guy, but I'll tell you, there's nothing laid back about this free program because it's made me thousands, okay? Now, Jeff's system actually has zero fees, zero website fees, zero maintenance fees. There's no hidden fees later on, and there's no upsells after you get in for free. You don't have to worry about a monthly auto ship, a monthly purchase of $100 to $300 a month, which is very common for most MLMs. Again, I don't have anything against an MLM. But that's the reality. Okay, guys, you could do this for zero cost, and so zero website fees, zero maintenance fees, and you don't need to know how to set up a website or how to blog or how to SEO. You don't need to know how to do any of that stuff, and I'll explain why here in a second. Now, what is it not? Okay. It's not an MLM. You don't have to go around bugging your family and friends. You don't have to try to get your aunt or your grandma Bessie to join this thing. There's no cold calling and no product to inventory or to ship. And guys, those things meant so much to me when I decided to join this about 10 months ago. Okay, I had spent hundreds of thousands of dollars in product inventory. I also took a big risk in accepting credit cards with that traditional business, even though it was on the internet. And there's additional risk on the internet because it's difficult to safely take credit cards. You could do it, but there's always a risk. And I took several hits during those years that I had that jewelry store, and it hurt. I'm a teacher. I'm a full-time teacher, and I've always had to have something else on the side. But, for having other businesses on the side, if I got hit with a credit card rip-off, it hurt me bad. Now, what is Insipate? What do you get? You have a free marketing system that does all the telling and selling for you. You have a free capture page. You can see the conversion rates we get. Now, if you go and try to purchase those on a monthly basis, a capture page, it's going to cost you $20 to $25 a month, every single month. But why not use this free capture page? It's been proven to convert, okay? You have a free automated sales funnel. Guys, I get paid virtually every day on this. Last month, actually, let me back up here. I've done this about 10 months, okay? Over the last 7 months, I've averaged about $3,400. Last month, I made about $4,300, okay? Now, I'm a school teacher, like I mentioned. That makes a huge difference in our family, okay? It's been tough as a school teacher. I have five kids and a wife. And I'll tell you, trying to make ends meet on a teacher's salary is virtually impossible without having something else to subsidize your income. And I've always had other things on the side, but I've never, ever had anything as effective and as consistently effective as Insipate Network, okay? $3,400 on the average over the last 7 months out of the last 10. Took me a little while to get it going at the beginning, which is not unusual for any business. I made $800 the first month, about $1,200 the second month, which was December, got us through Christmas, and then from the third month till now, the last 7 months, about $3,400 a month. It's been awesome, okay? Now, you also have a free auto email responder. Can't tell you how important it is to reply back to the people who opt into your capture page, but who wants to send out 3,000 emails a day like I do? Let that free auto email responder free your hands up and take care of the emailing for you. Now, if you want to, you could hook up Aweber to this, or GVO if you want to, and it'll cost you $20 to $25 a month if you want to do that, but it's optional. Why not use the free auto email responder, at least for now? Upgrade later if you want to, but that's totally up to you. Okay, I would recommend it later on as your business gets bigger and bigger and you want to do more things with your list and you have the bells and whistles of Aweber to do that, but use the free auto email responder for now. Now, you also have free training to start making money right away. Now, Jeff provides the majority of the training, okay? You're not going to get upsold on that. You're not going to see an advertisement to sell that training, okay? He could charge, $500 for each training piece, but he doesn't, Okay, it's absolutely free. Now I gotta tell you guys, don't click the link below the video if you don't plan on investing a little time in training. Okay, you can start making money right away. Okay, but it's important to do training as you go. Okay, you could do that in this business. You could train as you're making money. Now, a lot of people will look at free training and think, okay, I'm just gonna treat it like free, but don't do that. Okay, this is valuable training, and you need to treat it like a business. And what I did is when I joined, I took that training absolutely 100% serious. I did exactly what Jeff said. The guy makes like $14,000, $15,000 a month just from Payday Network alone. So he's got something to teach here. So treat that training as if it were absolutely that your life depended on, your financial life depended on. Okay. Believe me, you will benefit from that training if you take advantage of it. So when you click the link below the video, you're going to find out a couple of things. Jeff Buchanan is going to take you right to his PayPal account. And he's going to take you live. It's not going to be a screenshot that somebody made up like you see all over the internet, okay, with these scammy things that do that crap, okay? Excuse my language, but he's going to take you right into his PayPal account. And he's going to, this is where the rubber meets the road, right? You're probably wondering, can I do this, okay? Can I really make money at this? Well, you're going to find out right now how that it is possible. I told you what I've done. My sponsor, for example, has made over $100,000 this year because of Payday Network. It's the first time in his life he's ever made over $100,000. He in the last several months, I think the last 6 months or so, he's averaged over $10,000 a month. So guys, this works. We have people making $10,000 to $20,000 per month because of this little Payday Network, this free system. Okay. So don't treat it like free, okay? If in hindsight, I've made thousands of dollars because of this. In hindsight, I would have paid $1,000 just to join this, okay? But he's offering this system for free, so take advantage of it, okay? So click the link below the video, and don't forget to check out the income proof that Jeff is going to show you. And so you'll see that the link is directly underneath the like icon or the thumbs up icon, unless you're seeing this video on like a blog or YouTube or something like that. So the link says, okay, www.seethevideonow.net. So go ahead and look for that link. Now, I would imagine you can click on that anytime you want, but let me just imagine here for a second, okay, guys? I was in a crossroads like you probably are right now, okay? And I was trying to decide whether I should click that link below the video and get more information. But I'll tell you, I was at a point a year ago where I was sick and tired of being poor, okay? My jewelry store went out of business about 5 years before that, 4 or 5 years before that. Jewelry prices or gold prices had skyrocketed so much to the point that even though I had that jewelry business for 13 years, because of gold and silver prices, people were starting to melt their jewelry rather than buy it. So I had to give that up. So I went several years without doing a significant business online. I even was a tile contractor for a while I was teaching on the side, and it just did not pay. The economy tanked, the real estate economy and the building trade tanked while I was trying to be a tile setter, and I was desperately looking for something. And just 1 year ago in August, we were in desperate straits. Now, in the summer, I don't get paid through the summer like a lot of teachers do. I'm not a contract teacher. I work at 2 different colleges, and between the 2 colleges, I'm part-time between 2 and full-time combined, okay? And I worked 40 to 50 hours a week during the regular school year. But in the summer, I don't have nearly the income because I get paid on an hourly basis. I don't have very many classes to teach in the summer. And it got so bad, okay, last summer that I actually had to take a minimum wage job at a Walmart, okay? Nothing against Walmart, but I had to take minimum wage to get me through. Now, also, that obviously wasn't enough money. Also, I had to go to my church and beg them for help. Okay, I'm a member of the church. I'm a member of the Mormon Church, and as you know, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints takes care of its own people, and they're willing to help. Okay, but I'll tell you, I absolutely did not want to ask them for help, but I had to do it. Okay, guys. Well, I joined Insipadia Network about a month, 2 months later. It was in, I believe it was the first part of October, so 3 months later. I joined Insipadia Network, and I'll tell you guys, ever since I joined Insipadia Network, I have not had to go to my church to ask for help again. In fact, to the contrary. When you click the link below the video, you'll understand all this stuff, okay, and why it's benefited me. But I got to tell you, it's gone from begging my church for help to in about February, I actually was taking my kids to and affording it to taking my kids to a professional basketball game at the Utah Jazz, several of them. In fact, I took my dad to a 7th row seat at the Utah Jazz, and he was elated. We had never been able to afford those kind of seats. If you ever try to price those out, I mean, those are priced, often in the hundreds of dollars, and this one was, okay? So, guys, this is changing my life. I'm so happy and so pleased that I clicked the link below the video, and I checked out the income proof, and I put my email address and my name in the box there, clicked the go button, and I checked out Insipadia Network. I joined. I did what was necessary. I did everything I could to make it happen, and it's paid off. So I have no regrets whatsoever. Now, I invite you guys, especially those who are in Kyäni, to leave your comments below the video here so that others can benefit from your knowledge as well as what I presented here. And also, don't forget to hit the like icon below to spread the love. Now, go ahead and click the link below the video. The link says www.seethevideonow.net. So go ahead and do it. See the video now, and I'll see you on the other side. Go ahead and click it.